Okay, we're gonna get started. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so it's about 9:29, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna start off in Shavasana. So if you can just lie on your back. If you prefer to bring your feet together, knees wide, feel free. I'm gonna mute everyone on Zoom. I have a little reading I'm gonna read in the beginning, and then I'm gonna read at the end. I am, again, just going to tell everyone we are live in my house. I have 4 kids, I have a husband, and I have 2 dogs. So you might hear some things. Hopefully I've built now a wall. My dog can't get in here, so hopefully he'll stay out. This has been really fun. Saturday, I was supposed to run a marathon in DC, and it got canceled, obviously. So yesterday I ran the marathon instead of Saturday. So I might not be touching my toes as normal, but I'm going to do the best I can. And that's all that we can do right now, right? We're in our living rooms or, I don't know, wherever we are, bedrooms, dining rooms, whatever. So we're all just going to do the best we can and get through this workout. Uh-oh, dog's trying to break through gate. So anyway, let's have some fun. It's Monday morning. We're one day closer to getting our life normal, right? So we're just gonna hang in there and do the best we can. So moving, getting outside today. It looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous day. Add that to your schedule. We're just gonna do the best we can, one day at a time. So if you can get into Shavasana, I am gonna mute everybody who is on Zoom, just so we don't hear anything in the background. So if you lie on your back in Shavasana, and if you choose to do Supta Baddha Konasana, do that. So this is my reading. I'm going to read it in the beginning, and then I'm going to read it again at the end. It's one of my favorites. Don't ever forget what you deserve, what you yearn for, what you desire, what drips like honey along your soul, what crinkles like magic between your dreams, and softens your thighs with satisfaction. Never forget what you deserve, what calls to you, inspires you, and is part of you living a life that leaves you in sweet anticipation of what tomorrow may bring. There will be many times in life where you will have to compromise, but what you deserve should never be one of them. So whether you're in Shavasana or Supta Baddha Konasana, you're just slowly, maybe your eyes are closed, open your eyes, place the soles of your feet flat to the floor. And then as you put your feet to the floor, tuck your low back into the mat. And then slowly take your hands behind your head and just do little crunches. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. And as you lift, instead of having our eyes open, we have our eyes closed. We're feeling our shoulder blades come off the floor. And as you are in this posture, you keep crunching. The higher you can lift those shoulder blades off the floor, the more you're going to feel this. Now relax the feet, wiggle your toes so you're not putting tension in your body. So that might be my focus today, trying to notice where you place your tension. So your hands are relaxed behind your head. They're just supporting your head. 4 more. 2 more. Keep breathing. Last one, and release it to the floor. And then relax your hands to the floor. Relax your elbows, your arms, and again, wiggle those toes. Press your low back into the floor. We're going to do another set. So we're going to warm our body up by doing core first. Cross at your ankles. And now you're going to open your eyes and you're going to look at your toes as you crunch. Again, with that focus of coming up higher each time you lift. Try not to draw the chin to the chest. Keep space between your chin and chest and lift for 8. Keep breathing. Press that low back to the floor. 4 more. And now this time, you're going to bring the hands to the knees. Separate those feet. Pull the knees into the chest and release your upper back to the floor on your head. You're going to take your right hand, grab your right knee. You're going to extend the left leg to the floor. Take a couple deep breaths here and draw your knee towards your underarm. And then you're going to switch legs. Bring your left knee into your chest. Right leg goes to the floor. Now pull that left knee towards the underarm. Now lift your right foot if you can, if it does not bother your back. Lift your right foot 2 inches off the floor. Gently just hold your left knee. Look at your left knee. Keep that space between your chin and your chest. And if you can see me, my shoulder blades are off the floor. And now I'm going to switch. And I'm going to switch. Continue to look right at your knees as you alternate your knees. And a slight touch. Don't grab your knees. See how much further you can get off your mat with your shoulders. For 8. Drive the opposite leg 2 inches away from the floor. That's 6. Good. Keep going. That's 4. And 3. And 2. One more. And now release. Bring both knees into your chest. So hopefully you're gradually starting to feel your body temperature come up. Go ahead and circle the ankles because they feel good. Feels good to point and flex. Get those joints moving. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to take our hands behind our head and we're going to twist. So right elbow, left knee, left elbow, right knee. Keep it going. Trying to touch the elbow to the inside of the knee. And breathe. Good. Go slow or go fast, whatever you prefer. Now you're engaging the length of your abdominal muscles along with your obliques. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm talking to my dog, not you. Oh, he's breaking through. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Knees come into your chest. Hopefully you're getting warmer and warmer. Take your hands behind your thighs, and you're going to do a little rock into a boat. Keep your hands to your thighs and round your back out, just slightly. Get a little bit of a roundness there, and then flatten and straighten, palms face up. Slowly lower down to the floor for 4, and 3, and 2, and now release. Now take the arms over your head. Try to use your muscles to come up, not your momentum. You're going to come up to a full boat. And then you're going to take your arms all the way up. So I have my knees slightly bent. If you want to straighten your legs, straighten your legs. If this bothers your back, the other option is to place one foot or both feet to the floor. Arms are reaching up and you're holding. You're breathing. You're smiling. Good. Now from this position, we're going to lower down for 4. And 3. And 2. And now all the way to the floor. 2 more rounds though. We're going to change it up. So full boat. Come all the way up. Good. Arms are overhead. Now bring your arms to heart center. You're going to twist to your right. Come back to center. Lift it all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to your left. Come back to center. Lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Twist right. Come back to center. Lift all the way up. Hands to heart. Twist left. Look all the way up. Now slowly lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one. Full boat. Come all the way up. So the way we're going to practice today is I am going to try to create more focus on using your body as you move. Breathing. Good. Now bring those arms to your sides. And now you're going to go out and in. It might be bigger than I'm moving. It might be smaller than I'm moving. Do what works for you. Focus. Bring the knees into your chest. Reach all the way out. Keep the chin away from your chest. As we get fatigued, we start to drop our chin to our chest. Keep it lifted. Take a break if you need it for 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower down. 4, 3, 2. Look all the way up. Hold, 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 hold. 4. Your body's 2 inches away from the earth. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Bring those knees back into your chest. and you're going to rock and roll. This time, you're going to rock and roll. Now, if you're in a playful mood, I'm always in a playful mood. You can do a backwards roll into a high plank to a chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Or you can walk back to a down dog. Or you can vinyasa through. Find your way back to down dog. Breathe through. So in down dog, our feet are 6 inches apart, approximately. And if your heels are touching the earth, walk your feet further away from your body. You want your heels slightly off the earth. And you're pressing your chest towards your toes. So we'll come back to this position so much in this next hour. And this is kind of your base posture. What I want you to do is I want you to keep the hips up, but bend the knees generously. And as you do that, keep driving your chest towards your toes and push your mat forward with your hands. And now on your next exhale, straighten those legs. Big toes to touch. Take your right leg straight back. Now, don't open your hip. Sometimes we open up the hip and go to a three-legged dog, open the hip. We're going to stay right here. Our right leg is lifted. Our toes are pointing down towards the floor. Our right hip is pointing towards the floor. Come onto the ball of your left foot as high as you can go. And then drive your left heel down to the floor. Now, I noticed I dropped my right foot. I'm going to lift my right foot higher. Let's do that one more time. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Now drive the left heel down. You should feel this in your left calf. Good. Lift that right leg another inch higher. Now look to your hands. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. So we're going to go slow and controlled. Your shoulders are right over top of the wrist. You're looking at your right hand, and you're holding your right knee to your right tricep. Now slowly take it back for 3, 2, reach it all the way straight back. Now right knee, left tricep. Now you're going to take your gaze over to your left tricep. Bring your right knee to your left tricep and hold. And then slowly feel what it feels like to slowly return that leg back. You're going to use more muscles that way. Press into the earth, lift that right leg a little higher, and then lower your right leg down to touch your left. Left leg goes straight back. Good. So we're in a three-legged dog, but we're not opening our hip. So your left hip is facing down, your left toes are facing down. So flex that left foot. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Get as high as you can, like you're wearing a high heel. And now you're going to drive that right heel all the way down. Great calf stretch. Lift that left leg higher. One more time. Come to the ball of your right foot. Keep that left leg up and draw that right heel down to the floor. Slowly bring your left knee slowly to your left tricep. So you come forward so your shoulders are over top of your wrist. So I'm on the ball of my right foot now. Now I'm going to slowly return that leg back. Use your core, use your shoulders. Take it as high as you can. And now your left knee comes over to your right tricep. Look at your right hand. Hold there. And now use your body. Take that leg back slowly. 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 Good. Now, step that left leg through. That should be interesting. And then your right leg through. Separate your feet. They're still several inches apart. Grab opposite elbows and fold forward. This is called ragdoll. See if you can get your chest to touch your thighs. So I have to bend my knees. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest to your thighs. Let your head rest in between your arms. Take 2 more deep breaths. I'm hoping you're slightly warmed up. Release the hands to the earth. Walk the feet a little bit closer together. Draw the chin to your chest. You're going to slowly rise. As you come up, you're stacking your vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, and you're going to reach up. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. And then on your inhale, take your hands to your shins. hold here. So we're going to take a couple breaths here. So a lot of people do a half lift wrong. Your spine is long, the crown of your head, the top of your head is reaching forward. So if you lengthen your arms here, you should feel a really good stretch along your spine, your glutes. And now fold forward again. Grab the backs of your legs. See if you can get a little bit deeper, but bring your chin to your chest. Bend those knees, slowly rise. So as we vinyasa through, you create your own vinyasa. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins, half lift. Or any variation you have. Now ground your hands in, walk it back to a high plank. So those of you who come on my Monday morning yoga, I'm going to try to give you that flow today. And those of you who aren't able to come or have never joined us before, we tend to increase the intensity throwing in little challenges. So challenges can be accepted or you can stay exactly where you are. Walk your feet shoulder width or hips width apart. And if you need to drop to your knees, drop to your knees. But you notice I'm looking forward. Often people have a tendency to look back at their toes. Look forward. So if you look at your toes, you take that length away and you take that core work away. So you're holding that plank. And a lot of you know one of the reasons I absolutely love this style of yoga is that it combines your power and then attempting to find ease, which is exactly where we are right now. We've got to stay powerful. We've got to stay calm. We're combining those two in this flow. So you're in this high plank. If you're not starting to feel this in your shoulders, next time we come here, you might want to throw a weight on your back. Just kidding, smiling. Awesome, staying in it for 3. Try to stay strong. Good. One more breath. And now all you're going to do is push back, down dog. I want you in this flow to feel things. Feel things. And maybe they're uncomfortable things. Maybe they're wonderful things. But that's what life's all about. Feeling things. So feel your hips lift up. Yeah, feel your hips lift up another inch. You're attempting to draw those heels down, but you can't. So you feel this great stretch along your back, the back of your thighs. And then I want you to create a little space between your shoulders. A lot of times we lift those shoulders towards our ears, press them down. And then feel your hands in the earth. They're super strong. So look to your hands, step, float, however you want to get there to the front of your mat. Take a half lift, fold, and rise up. Make it yours. So in my class, I encourage people to add or subtract anything in the flow. Forward fold. Take a half lift, and then you're going to go into a high plank. You're going to hold that high plank one more time. We're going to hold it. Looking forward. So instead of thinking of things that really don't help you in this flow, talk to yourself about how powerful your body is, how powerful your hands are in the earth. Look forward, look forward. Don't listen to yourself, talk to yourself. It's much more empowering to talk to ourselves as opposed to listen to ourselves. Look forward, pull the core in. 10 more breaths here. So you might, if you can, see if you can get on the tips of your toes. So start thinking about your lower body. Your quads are engaged. My legs are shaking a little. So I might have ran a few miles yesterday. 5 more breaths. Look forward, look forward. You might start to feel this in your shoulders. If you don't do yoga, you're going to feel this in your wrists because you don't use your wrists. You're using your wrists here. 2 more breaths. You've got this, you've got this. You are super powerful, but breathe. Press back, down dog. So now we're going to do your typical sun A. You can do what I do or you can do your own thing. I'm going to do a regular sun A without adding anything in, which a lot of times we add extra chaturangas. Feel free to do that. So look to your hands,
step, float to the front of your mat. Take a half lift, fold, rise up, make it yours. Maybe take a little back bend this time, and then fold forward. Take a half lift into your high plank, chaturanga, low push-up to upward facing dog, down dog. Make it yours, 3 breaths. We're gonna do 2 more. On your next exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift, fold, rise up. As you rise up, again, feel your feet, push your hips forward, and then fold forward. Half lift into your high plank. Lower down. Notice when you lower down into your low push-up, your elbows come to your rib cage and they're in line with your shoulders. Come to upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. We're going to do 1 more. So connect with 3 breaths. If you're a handstand hopper, go for it. So I'm going to throw those things out. That's a challenge, right? To hop right into your handstand. On your next exhale, look to your hands. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Half lift, fold, rise up, maybe reach back, fold forward. Half lift into your high plank. You can float back, walk back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. 3 breaths. Now we're going to move on to sun egg. So again, add or subtract anything you want. You are in your home. Do what works for you. So look to your mat, look to the front of your mat, step or float. Half lift, fold. And now you're going to come into queen chair. So queen chair, for those of you who've never done it, big toes are touching, my heels are slightly apart, my knees are together, and I'm going to lift my arms over my head. How low you go is up to you. So if this is too much, come up a little higher. Squeeze the inner thighs together. If you can, get a little lower. Use your exhale to sit down deeper. Good. For 3. Wiggle those toes. For 2. Now stay right here. See if you can drop your chest. I'm going to turn to you. Drop your chest to your thighs. Woo! This feels good. Weight is in the heels of your feet, reaching forward and hold. Power, find ease. Maybe you're wiggling your fingers like I am, sitting back on the heels of your feet. Pull your core in. Take 1 more breath. And release. Fold forward. Half lift. Into your high plank. You can walk, float, hop, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step your right leg through. Warrior 1. So your right foot steps all the way through. Your left foot turns at a 60-degree angle. Then use your right leg to rise up. So a lot of times we push off the floor. Use your leg. So again, getting that mindfulness of using our body. So we're going to take our hands, pull your left hip forward, your right hip back. Bend a little bit deeper. And then bring your hands to heart center. Feel that breath. Keep working the left hip forward, right knee is right over top of the right ankle, so your right thigh is parallel to the earth. And you're going to hold. Shoulders are back and down. For 3. Good. Now we're going to twist over to the right. So you're going to feel the outer edge of your left foot come off the earth slightly. Twist over to your right. Try to lift your chest away from your thigh. Now take your right hand, make a fist, place it in the palm of the left hand, look up, look over to your right side. Lift the chest, feel the torso twist. They're wringing out, just like you're wringing out a rag, you're wringing your torso. Now you're going to slowly release that, reach your arms forward, look at your right foot. Power and ease, you're holding for 3. Now slowly rise up. Use your right leg to come up. Warrior 1. Reach up, maybe reach back to the back of the room. And now you're going to slowly take the hands to the earth. You're going to turn your left foot forward so it's facing the front of your room. You're going to lift your right knee up into your chest, but keep your right foot off the floor. Hover it, high plank hover. Flex your right foot, hold. So sometimes we rush to go to the next place. I'm stopping you, making you hold it, think about it, look forward. Right foot's hovered. If you need to go to your left knee, go to your left knee. Now you're going to lower down chaturanga. Place both feet to the floor, upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward, warrior one. Spin that right foot around. Don't push off the earth. Use your left leg. Rise up. Take your hands, pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Your left knee is over top of your left ankle. Keep breathing through. Try to push the outer edge of your right foot back to the earth. So I said this the other day in practice, one of our virtual classes last week. Power in these feet. So you should feel your feet moving on a regular basis. Strengthening. Now we're going to twist over to your left. So get the right elbow to the outside. Deep twist. It's deep. Take the fist of your left hand, push it in the palm of your right. Look up, lift up. Yes. As you're twisting, feel the outer edge of that right foot trying to come off the earth. Push it back in. Stay in your left leg. Yes, you guys. Look, keep it up for 3. Now, release the hands. Keep the chest low to the left thigh. Look at the left foot. Reach the arms forward. Maybe wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. Feel super strong as you rise up. Slowly, slowly. Reach up. Reach back to the back of the room. And now you're going to release. Lift that left foot up. Hover that left foot. So you're in a high plank. Flexing that left foot. You're looking forward. You're holding. So you're going to notice the right quad is going to start to fire on a little bit more. Look forward and hold. You're super strong. Now lower down into chaturanga. Place both feet down, upward facing dog to downward facing dog. So that's warrior one. So the way I teach it is I teach the posture first and then we flow it in Sun B. So when you're ready, look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Take a half lift. Fold. Go into queen chair. Big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart. Arms reach up. So settle in. See if you can go a little lower. This time, drop your chest to your thighs, but then allow the fingertips to brush the outsides of your feet to the earth. But look forward. Keep that long spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Maybe your chest can't get down there. That's totally fine. Holding it for 3. Push your glutes to the back of the room for 2. And now breathe and release. Fold forward. Take a half lift into your high plank. Vinyasa back to down dog. Step your right leg through. Warrior one flow. So now you're going to reach up, fullest expression, and then release. Find your way. Go back to down dog. Step your left leg through. Warrior one. Fullest expression on your own time. And then release. Vinyasa through. Do that again, right and left. Go at your own pace. So some of you might be going faster. Some of you might be going slower. Who cares? Do you? Make sure you continue to breathe. Match your breath with your posture. And then release it. Find your way, when you're ready, to down dog. Awesome. So some of you did my challenge yesterday, or no, it was Saturday. We're going to do it in class today. We're going to go up to 5 push-ups. This is your challenge before we add in warrior 2. So you're going to walk your hands back to your feet. Touch your feet. Walk your hands all the way out to a high plank. To a forearm plank. To a high plank. 1 push-up. Walk it back. Touch both of your feet. Walk it back out. Go to a second forearm plank. To a high plank. Now you're going to do 2 push-ups. You can go to your knees. Knees are an option. Walk it back. Do what works for you. Honor what's going on in your body today. 3rd time. Walk it out. You're using your core. So you see I'm not walking out really fast. I could. Forearm plank number 3. High plank number 3. 3 push-ups. It's got to be somebody's birthday out there. Walk it back. Touch both of your feet. Walk it out. After this round, you've done 10 push-ups. Forearm plank, high plank, 4 push-ups. That'll equal 10. Walk it back. 1 more round. Then we're going to finish our Sun B, adding in warrior 2. Last round, forearm plank, high plank, 5 push-ups. Breathe. And now from here, down dog. Woo! That's one of our challenges for today. Look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Queen chair. If you weren't warmed up, I hope you are now. Woo! Sit a little lower. For 3. Now we're going to put those together. Drop your chest to your thighs. Shift the weight back on the heels of the feet. Look forward. Reach your hands forward for 3. Now drop the hands, the fingertips, down towards the earth, but lengthen the spine here. On your next exhale, reach the hands behind you. Airplane arms. Stay on those legs. Stay on those legs. I know it's hard for 3. Look forward. Pull your core in. And now release, fold forward. Take a half lift into your high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps. Warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. So as we transition from posture to posture, that's your focus today. Use your body to get there. Try not to push off the earth. Right thigh is parallel to the earth. Right knee is over top of the ankle. Left leg is straight. Arms are parallel to the earth. And you're holding. Look forward. Feel super strong here. Okay, now just this time only, you're going to flip your right hand. You're going to reach it up, take your left hand, grab your right wrist. Now what happens here is we grab our wrists, we start to straighten our right leg. Stay in your right leg, grab your wrist, reach the right hand back further, look forward. Stay in that front thigh, keep that right knee out towards the right piggy toe. Wiggle your toes, make sure you're using your whole foot. Reach back to the back of the room a little bit more. And then release. Vinyasa, however you want. Back to down dog. Step your left leg through. So watch, I'm not swinging. I'm stepping. Slowly rising. Warrior 1 to warrior 2. Left knee is over top of the ankle. Keep that left knee out. So press that left knee back. You'll feel a little bit more in your inner thigh. Arms are parallel to the earth. Look forward. Stay in it. Flip your left hand. Reverse it. Take your right hand. Grab your left wrist. Pull that left hand back. But don't straighten your left leg. Look forward. Stay in it. Keep reaching. For 3. Woo! And then release. Vinyasa. back to your down dog. Woo! Awesome job. So we're gonna now flow that. So first time through, we go through slow. Second time through, we step it up. So look to your hands, step, hop, float, half lift, fold, queen chair. Big toes to touch, knees are together. Get into your chair. Pull that cord, make sure your back is flat. So sometimes we get here and we arch the back, tuck the pelvis. Good, now drop the chest. As you drop the chest, now you're looking at your 10 toes, you're wiggling them, and you're shifting the weight back even further into the heels of your feet. Now you're gonna slowly drop the hands to the earth. Relax the shoulders. How low you go is how low you go, who cares? Reach the hands to the back of the room. Airplane arms, so lift the shoulders up and back, stay low in your legs. Now stay here, bring the arms back forward again. Fullest expression of queen chair, sit a little bit lower, and now release, fold forward. Half lift into your high plank. Now we're gonna vinyasa to your down dog. Warrior 1, warrior 2 flow. But use your body to get from one place to the next. Take away momentum, flip and reverse your right hand, and then release. Do it again, so as I bring that leg back, I'm using my core to get it back. Vinyasa through, step your left leg through, warrior 1. Use your body to get there. Open to warrior 2. Flip your left hand, reverse. And then again, use your body to get to your high plank. Lift that leg up and back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog one more time through. Warrior 1. Open to 2. Reverse. And now release. Vinyasa through. Step your left leg through last time. Warrior 1. Open to warrior 2. Flip your left hand, reverse. Hey, Jackson. Jackson. Sorry, guys. Come back to your down dog. I'm at home. Sorry. Dogs broke through. Yeah, can you grab them? Good. Just stay in your down dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Take your right leg. Hang in there. Hang in there. Straight back. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Now, at this point, if you want to flip over, flip over. If you flip over, all 10 toes face the back of the room. Square them off. And then use that power in the legs and the hand to lift your hips higher. Some of you are going to go into wheel. I know you will. Go for it. Yes, awesome. I love it. I love it. Love it. Flip on back. Right leg goes straight back. That three-legged dog we did in the very beginning. Now right knee, right tricep. Right knee, left tricep. Right knee, right wrist. Right knee, left wrist. Back up to the right tricep. Over to the left tricep. Back to the right wrist. To the left wrist. Back up to the right tricep. To the left. To the wrist. To the wrist. Last one. Right knee, right tricep. Right knee, left tricep. To the right wrist. To the left wrist. Shoot that right leg over. Lift your left arm up. Any variation. So I'm going to spin my left foot to the back of the room. I'm going to open up my heart. Little back bend. Feel this in my right shoulder and my core. And come back to three-legged dog. Step that right leg through. Deep lunge. So, frame your right foot with your hands, but come to the fingertips of your left hand and the ball of your left foot. Not a lot of weight here. Reach that right arm straight up. Now I'm going to use, if I can, starting to feel this in my legs, right? So if I can, I'm going to release the weight to the earth. I'm going to reach my left arm to the front of the room. Right hand reaches to the back of the room. And I'm going to get a little bit more upright in my torso. Start to reach your right hand to your left leg or your low back. Your left arm reaches up. Open up to warrior two. Woo. Flip your right hand, reverse. Take your right arm, just gently take your forearm, no weight. Left arm reaches. Now some of you will take a half bind, a full bind, and you'll stand. Go for that. If you don't want to stand on your right or your left, you're going to reach both arms forward. So this is a great opportunity, especially a lot of you that take my class. When we go into this posture, sometimes you always stand on the right. Try the left today. You're in your room, you're in your house. No one can see you. Look behind you. If you're an extended warrior. And now I'm going to start to straighten. If you're on one leg, keep playing. If you're on two legs, start to straighten your right leg. Reach your arms to the back of the room, but look to the front of the room. And now really reach back further. Great stretch along the right side of your body. And now everyone, vinyasa, back to your down dog. Woo! Awesome. Once you get back to down dog, get grounded. Feel your hands. Lift your hips up. Look back at your toes. Big toes to touch. Take your left leg straight back. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Flip over if you did on the other side. If you flip over, all 10 toes face the back of your room. Lift your hips higher. And maybe you go into a back bend. This is a great time to try that back bend. You're in your house. Who cares if you fall out of it? Flip on back. Left leg goes straight back. Left knee, left tricep. Left knee, right tricep. Down to your left wrist. To your right wrist. Back up to your left tricep. Over to your right tricep. Down to your left wrist. To your right wrist. Left knee to your left tricep. Over to your right. To your left. Stay with me, stay with me. One more round of that. One more round. You've got it now. You've got it. One more. And now take that left leg over to the right side of the room. If you're doing my version, the right foot spins back to the back of the room and you open up. If you want to keep the left leg off the earth, you're going to use more of your obliques. Slowly come back to three-legged dog. Reach that left leg all the way back. Step it through slowly. Use your body to get there. Deep lunge. Frame your left foot. Come to the fingertips of your right hand. You're on the ball of your right foot. Try not to dump a lot of weight on that right hand. Reach that left arm up. So focus on lifting your body up towards the ceiling. Take the weight off the right hand. Super strong. Power and ease. Slowly use your breath. Come up. Left hand reaches back. Right arm reaches forward. Get that torso upright. So what happens is we start to straighten this left leg and we stay forward. Straighten it up. Left hand reaches to your low back or your right thigh. Wherever you are today. Reach that right arm straight up. See if you can keep going. Use your breath. Inhales and exhales. Lengthen them. And then open up to warrior two. Woo. Flip your left hand, reverse. So I'm going to take my left forearm gently to my left thigh. My right arm's going to reach. If you want to do a half or a full bind, go for that. The bind is at your left hip joint. If you want to stand on your right or your left, go for it. Otherwise, if you want to stay on 2 feet, reach both arms, extend them, but look underneath. Extend your warrior. Look underneath your right underarm. Stay in your front thigh. Breathe as you start to straighten your left leg. Reach your hands to the back of the room, but look forward. A great stretch on the left side of your body. And then slowly release. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Ground it in. Come to a high plank. Walk your right hand to the center. Turn to your left. Side plank. Right obliques. Your feet are either stacked or you're dropping your right knee. Look up to your left hand for a little bit more of intensity. Lift your left hip higher. Reach your top arm forward. See if you can continue to look up. Take your top arm around your back. Continue to look up. And then slowly come back to your high plank. Come to your high plank. Come to the tips of your toes. Spread your fingers wide. Awesome. Strong high plank here. Walk your left hand to the center of your mat. Turn to your right. Stack your feet if you can, or drop your left knee. Lift that right hip. Use your left obliques. Look up. Start to reach that top arm forward. Woo. And then release back to your high plank. Hold your high plank. Come to the tips of your toes. Stay in it. And now press back, down dog. Woo. Big toes to touch. Take your right leg straight back. Now here's your other core sequence. Your knee to your nose. So you're going to round your back out. You're going to come to the ball of your left foot. Now bring your knee into your chest. Look forward. Keep that knee high. And then step it through. Deep lunge. Now, showing you how to use your body and not momentum. Just hover your hands off the earth. Reach the arms straight out in front of you. Now shift the weight. You're going to reach the arms back, airplane arms, but lift your chest higher. Shoulders back and down. Rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Now, we do this often. I want you to feel your feet. I want you to reach your hands higher, lift and create length, and then look up if you can. Hands to your heart. Twist over to your right. So as you twist to your right, your left elbow goes into the outside of your right thigh, and then bring your hands back to prayer. If you need to drop to your knee, drop to your knee. Do what works for you. Then look to the right. And then if you're going to split the hands or bind, go there. So if you split your hands, your left arm goes outside your right leg. Your right arm reaches. Or you stay in prayer. Pull your belly in. Come back to crescent lunge. And remember, upright. You're on the ball of your left foot. Reach your arms overhead. And now slowly release the hands to the earth. Use your body. Lift your right leg up and back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg's going to go straight back. Knee goes to your nose. On the ball of your right foot, engage more of your core, round out your back. Now shift the weight forward, look forward, bring the knee into your chest. Step it through, deep lunge. Now, transfer the weight, so the weight is all in your feet and your legs. No weight is in your hands. I'm going to reach your arms forward, super powerful, but you have lots of ease because you're breathing. Stay in it. Left knee over top of your ankle. Shift the weight, bring the arms back. You're still in the ball of your right foot. Your left thigh is parallel to the earth. Shoulders are back and down. Slowly rise up. Crescent lunge. Should maybe be a different feeling on this side. Feel how powerful you can be. Press both feet into the earth and lift up higher. But commit here. Commit. Keep that left thigh parallel to the earth. Hands to your heart. Twist over to your left. As you twist, you can stay in prayer. And you see, I think I have a pretty good view. I'm working on getting my thumbs to my heart center. My right leg is straight. Left thigh is parallel to the earth. If you want to split the hands, right hand drops to the floor. Left arm lifts. Binds, binds. Go for it. For 3. Pull your core in. For 2. Awesome. Come back to your crescent lunge. So slowly, I go slow. So I'm using this leg to get me there. I rise up. Strong. And then release. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Come to queen chair. Big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. I want you to do this. Take your hands to your thighs. Lengthen your arms. See if you can sit a little bit lower. You might feel a great stretch. And if you ran 26 miles yesterday, if your marathon was yesterday, great stretch. 80 here. Woo! I always tell my class, I wish I could take my class. Now I'm taking my class, but I don't know. This is hard. Hands to your heart, twist to your right. Woo. Left arm goes outside your right thigh. And then you're going to lift your chest away from your thighs. And again, I'm going to stay here because this feels super good for me. If you want to go further, split your hands, fine. If today's the day you want to go deeper for 3. Keep lifting your heart. One more breath. And then release, fold forward. Walk your feet about shoulder width, hips distance apart. Peace sign, fingers around your big toes. Elbows are going to go wide. And I want you to take a nice deep inhale, lengthen your spine. And then on your exhale, fold in. Do it again. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. So it's a great way, keep going, great way to notice if your breath is lengthening or getting short. One more time. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Fold forward for 3. So gently pull on the toes, elbows are wide, pull your body closer to your thighs. And then slowly release. So deep squat. Toes turn out, hands to your heart center. Good. And you're going to go just right here. Just right here. And you're going to press. A little bit of a challenge. We did an upper body challenge, now we're going to do a lower body challenge. We'll do a crow, don't worry. Wiggle your toes. So you can see my thighs are parallel to the floor and my knees are over top of the ankles. Try to hold that. Hold that position and then upright so your shoulders are over top of your hips. Yes, for 8. Now, you're going to continue doing this if you don't want to hop. If you can hop, try it. Little hops for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up. Now, that deep squat or crow again. So you're going to take those knees into your knees into your tricep. The higher you can get the knees and the more in the belly of the muscle you can get, the more successful you'll be in your crow. And those of you who take my class, do your thing. You know. But if you're trying to get into crow, my toes are touching the floor, maybe I just lift one foot off. Oftentimes we try to do it all in one instead of breaking it apart. If you can bring the big toes to touch, do that and then see if you can start to straighten the arms. For 3. Good. For 2. And then find your way back to down dog. Maybe you vinyasa, maybe not. Look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Queen chair. Hands come to your heart. We're going to twist over to the left. So right elbow comes to the outside of the left thigh. Lift the heart. So again, I'm wringing out my torso. I'm taking it like it's a rag, and I'm twisting my torso. So I'm trying to lift my thumbs to my heart center. Yes, stay in it. If you want to split the hands, the right hand goes outside the left leg. It's a really deep bind. And you're awesome and amazing no matter what you decide to do. Good. And then release and fold forward. Take your hands this time underneath your feet. Get your toes to grab your wrists. Good, and then what happens is we're here and we stay here. I want you to draw that chin to your chest and release. And now take your inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold forward. Do that 2 more times. And the second time, take your inhale, lift and lengthen. On your exhale, fold forward and hold for 3. Bend the elbows more for 2. And then release. Last lower body. Turn your toes out. Plie squat. Take it all the way down. Hands to heart center. Thighs are parallel to the earth. Stay in it. Power and ease. We're powerful. We're relaxing it. We're wiggling our toes. We're relaxing. Hands to your heart center for 3. Good, now you're going to drop your right elbow to your right thigh, but my thighs stay low. Left arm reaches over to the right side. I look underneath my left underarm. Stay exactly where you are. Don't come up. You're going to slowly shift. Left elbow to the left thigh. Right arm reaches to the left side room. Look to the right. Do that one more time. Slowly, stay low, stay low, stay low. Right elbow. Left hand reaches. Look to the left. Last time. Left elbow. Right arm reaches. Come back to center. Slowly rise. Ooh. Yes. Deep squat, handstand, headstand. Do whatever you want. So for my handstanders, so we did crow first, I'll show you this. If you're popping up and your foot that's on the floor is a foot that's giving you power, bend that knee and pop up. If you need help getting your hips over top of your shoulders, and that's the key, take the left foot, touch the right thigh, and that helps you get the hips over the shoulders. I'm going to walk it out. And then find your way back to down dog. So often we can do these harder things. It's that we choose not to because of our fear that we can't. Who cares if you can't do a posture in yoga? What matters is how you are to others in the world. So look to your hands. Step, float to the front of your mat. Take a half lift. Fold. Rise up. We're going to go to eagle on your right side. So we're just going to do a couple balance postures. Because of course, if you know me, 50 minutes turns into 65. Right leg goes over top. So again, I ran my marathon yesterday, so my hips are super tight. I'm not going to force this right foot to go around my left calf. My right arm is under. I'm going to just focus on holding my balance. So eagle on your right. And now slowly, I'm going to go into dancer, but I'm going to try to keep that right foot off the earth. So I'm going to release the right leg first. Left arm's going to reach straight up. I'm going to reach back. Oh, I hope I can do this. Grab the top of my right foot. Then I'm going to pull my right knee to midline. And then I'm going to start to kick and reach. Right foot kicks back, left arm reaches. Keep that knee behind you for 3. Oh, I'm out. Try to use your breath. Use that exhale to go a little bit deeper. And then release. Eagle on your left. So your left leg comes up and over. And again, don't force anything. Hips stay square. Left arm under. Good. Elbows up in line with your shoulders, hands away from your face. And you're just starting to bend the knee and the ankle to get a little deeper in it. On your next exhale, go slow. Just like we've been thinking about today in practice. Go slow. Power in my right leg. Ease in my body to reach for my left ankle. Bring that left knee to midline and start to kick and reach. Find your drishti, your focus point that keeps you steady. So I don't go in this posture too quickly, right? I use my breath. For 3. And then release. Let's do tree
So, since we're not doing many, I'm going to challenge you. Take that right foot, either put it on the top of your thigh or your calf, or you can cross it over top of your thigh. So in tree, we drive the knee down and slightly back to the back of the room. And then you can do whatever you want with your hands. So, might not be pretty, but my people who like challenges, if you want to shift this right foot over, bring your elbows to your knee and your ankle first. Open that hip even more. So drive that right knee towards the floor, hands to prayer. If you want to go further, you're going to drop your hands to the floor. You're going to take your right shin, wrap it around your triceps. You're going to get your right toes to wrap around your left tricep, and you're going to try the arm balance. For 3. Lift your head slightly for 2. And then find your way back to a forward fold. Slowly rise all the way. Tree on your left. So trying what I do in class at Coppermine is challenge everybody. So if you're just starting, take that left foot, put to the inside of your right thigh or your right calf. If you want to take it over top of your right thigh and let the left knee drop, press that left knee down and back, hold there. Any variations with the arms? If you want to make it a little harder, scoot this left foot off your thigh, bring your elbows to your knee, and hold. Before you go into the arm balance, though, you've got to open up that hip, so press that left knee down to the floor. So if you want to go to the arm balance, I balance my shin on my triceps, and I wrap my left toes around my right tricep. This might be really ugly. For 3. And then release. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Take your feet a couple inches apart. Let the chin drive to your chest. And then take a half lift. And go to your high plank. Good, we're going to slowly lower down. And then go back up. Slowly lower down, go back up. 3 more, slowly lower down, back up. 2 more, 1 more, down dog. Step your right leg through, warrior 1. Open to warrior 2, and now you're going to straighten this right leg, go into triangle. So you might drop that right arm down, left arm reaches. You might float the right arm. Look on the outside of your left hand for 3. And now you're going to slowly rise, and you're going to go to the other side. So warrior 2, left foot faces the back of the room. And now start to straighten your left leg. You can reach that left arm forward, or you can lower it down, right arm reaches. Both legs are straight. Look on the outside of your right hand. Breathing. Come all the way back up. Pigeon toe your toes together. Take a little back bend, so push your hips forward. And now you're going to fold forward, straddle, forward, fold. You can take your hands to the earth. Awesome. Press your chest to the back of the room for a forward fold. You can go up to a headstand. Do whatever works for you. For 3. And then slowly rise to a half lift. So bring your hands to your hips. And then slowly rise all the way up. Good. Come to the front of your mat again. Fold forward. Sorry, trying to get some more music. Take a half lift. And then ground your hands into the earth. High plank.
chaturanga, upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Again, feel your down dog. Press your hands into the earth. Press your chest towards your toes. Lengthen your hips up another inch. And now find your way to your back. Sorry, we lost our music. And then we already did core. Let's do 2 bridge and wheel. So bring your feet a little bit closer to your body. And you're going to set your hands, set your feet, and you're going to lift your hips all the way up. If you can today, I want you to press your left foot into the floor, lift your right foot up. And you're going to lower the hips down, lift up. Really press in with the left foot, lift up. Drop the hips, lift up. 2 more. Lift up. 1 more. Lift up and hold. And now stay in your bridge. Switch feet. Left foot lifts. Ground that right foot in. Drop the hips down. Lift up. Drop the hips down. Lift up. 3 more. Lift up. 2 more. 1 more. Lift up and hold. Drop that left foot down. Stay in it. Lift the hips higher for 3. And then release. I want you to walk your feet the width of your mat and just windshield wipe your knees side to side. And then second one, set your hands, set your feet, bridge or wheel. You decide which one you want. Take it up, hold it up for 5. 2 more. And then release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. And then again, take your feet the width of your mat and windshield wipe your legs side to side. And then bring your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg to the floor, and allow your body to rest to the floor. Awesome work. Go ahead and circle the ankle around, just stretching it out. Obviously, if you have stretches you want to do right now, that's great. You do you. And then we're going to switch sides. Pull that left knee into your chest or to your left underarm. Circle the ankle around. And then grab the other knee. Pull those knees wide to your underarms. Press your low back to the floor. And now ground that left foot in. Take your right ankle, cross it over top of your left thigh. Push your right knee away from your body. If this isn't enough, bring that knee in and then push. So bring that left leg towards you and then push that right knee away. And then we're going to switch sides. Good. Bring that right thigh in. Press that left knee away. Good. And then if you want to finish off with happy baby or another stretch, go for it. But then find your way to Shavasana. Sorry, one of my children is playing wall ball. Once you're in Shavasana, close your eyes and let your toes fan out to the sides and relax.
Come back to a normal breath. Sorry, my dog wants to come for Shavasana. Eyes are closed. Awesome. And whatever position that feels right for you. And I want you to take a moment, scan your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. I want you to see if there is a place in your body you're still holding on. So right now we're in complete ease. We're not in any powerful posture. We're in a surrendering ease posture. Everything's relaxed. So go from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. And then really pay attention, your hamstrings, your glutes. See if there's an area in your body you could relax. Don't ever forget what you deserve, what you yearn for, what you desire, what drips like honey along your soul, what crinkles like magic between your dreams, and softens your thighs with satisfaction. Never forget what you deserve, what calls to you, inspires you, and is a part of you living a life that leaves you in sweet anticipation of what tomorrow may bring. There will be many times in life where you may have to compromise, but what you deserve should never be one of them. Begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Starting off with small movements, then making bigger movements to your body, whatever feels good. And then bring your knees into your chest, take it over to the right side of the body. There couldn't be one video I did that you weren't in, right? No, come here, sit with me. Sit with me. And then once you're in a comfortable seated position, take your arms over your head, take a nice deep breath, inhale. And then bring your hands to your forehead center. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. May we stay powerful and have ease in the situation we have been thrown into. Till next time, namaste. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Tune in to our Facebook page for all the details of Zoom and Facebook Live and all the classes that are offered. I'm going to do a little challenge later today for a workout. Again, I did run my marathon yesterday. I was supposed to run on Saturday and it got canceled, so my running partner and I decided to run yesterday. So I'm not going to do a physical challenge today, but I'm going to offer you a challenge to try later on, 10-15 minute workout. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day.
Thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much.
Allison.
Thank you.